Hey everyone, Senpai Saylz here, and today I'm doing a long requested video for you guys. It's my game room tour. Don't mind the bed and that dresser over there. Obviously, I still do live at home. I'm not in my 30s, not even in my late 20s yet, so still have that room of trying to find out what I want to do with my life. But for now, I have my game collection up here, and yeah. Just kind of doing a brief overcast of everything. There's where all the magic happens right there. So without further ado, let's get right into this. Started off, we have our little anime not gaming related, but still kind of gaming related. I have some Yu-Gi-Oh stuff. I still play, just not as competitively as I used to. Some Y Schwartz stuff with the deck box of Clannad. We have Nightmare Before Christmas stuff, a Pikachu piggy bank, some award things that I got. This actually was from going to YCS Origins, or Origins at YCS Columbus, or Ohio Columbus. This is just a little reward thing for me getting top cut at a UDS qualifier. Let's see here. We got some manga. We got some Pops, some Hatsune Miku merchandise, 2 Digimon there. We got some deck boxes underneath there, some cards, Monopoly, Nintendo. Here we got some DK bongos, some little boxes for the console boxes. We got a Modern Warfare 2 one down there. For a 360, a normal 361, PS4 Battlefront, PS2 Slim, which actually is for my original PS2. We got a DMG, or Dark Magician Girl, for non-abbreviated. Fallout Boy, Fallout Pip-Boy, like bobblehead. Here we got majority of my amiibos. These are all my Smash amiibos. Don't mind the squeaky floor. This house is old that I live in. Yeah, here's some amiibos. I really like the Samus one. Looks really detailed to me. You can kind of see me in the reflection hype. Let's see any other ones that I could point out. Oh yes, of course, the Ness and the Lucas one. Those are really cool. The Pac-Man one is really detailed for Pac-Man. I mean, Pac-Man's not a very detailed character, but his amiibo looks just like him. And of course, this Palutena one is really awesome looking. I like that one a lot. And then, sure, we'll just go right over here, keep moving along. This is where all the magic happens, guys. I got a blue snowball mic. There's my Logitech webcam. Here on this screen, I'm playing Lucas. I'm playing Lunar, and then over here we're watching Fire Dragon or Fifi. He's pretty cool to watch. He does Luigi Mansion speedruns, so obviously I like Luigi's Mansion. We just got some Germix, some controllers, my Wavebird from my GameCube, Lunar. Here we have like a. You guys really can't see it, but this is what. Oops, I just completely cleared out of Twitch, but we got a playmat of like Dark Magician Girl, Maggie, Gaga Girl, and Magician Valkyrie, and I forget her name, but yep, those are just some magicians for Yu-Gi-Oh. Here we have my computer. I don't know what's in it. It's like an i5 with a Radeon something processor. It gets the job done for what I need to do. I could play games at 1080p if I wanted to on the PC, so it does what it needs to do. Here we got a Wii U, we got a Wii, PS4, and there we got my GameCube with the Game Boy player, a PS2, a 64, and my Super Nintendo are hooked up here. And then we got some PlayStation 3 games, some PS4, Wii U, and some games I've just been playing recently, like Kirby Air Ride, Sonic Adventure 2, and Trauma Center Second Opinion. Up here we have some posters. We just have, well, kind of posters. We have some prints, like Animal Crossing and Luigi's Mansion. Those aren't authentic or anything. They're just prints. They look really nice though. I really like how they look. So I'm not always gonna go for authentic. I prefer authentic, but something like these two that look so nice, and there's not much love for these games unless if it's super overpriced. So I decided to get those. We have an Alice in Wonderland thing. I love that movie. So here's another thing that I just thought interesting. It's it's not handmade, but it's a printing of artist who makes really cool art. There was a bunch of these. There was like a Dreamcast, a GameCube, PlayStation 1, Sega Saturn. But the original Nintendo girl looked the best, so how about that one? And then we have my Conker's Bad Fur Day poster. This is authentic. It comes from the strategy guide, so yep, I had to frame that because I love it. So there's that. And moving along. Now here is where majority of my games are, besides the ones you've already seen. Yeah, there's a lot. Unfortunately, I had a lot more than this before, but recently me and my ex split up, so she did take a lot of my games, not because of the split, but we would borrow games, or she would borrow games from me, and I just don't feel like getting them back, guys. So long story short there. Here we got a really cool carrying case for the Nintendo 64. Recently just bought this at Pawn America for $5, so that's cool. We got a little Mario plush right there. Also, this just came in the mail today, guys. It's a Mario 1988 Mario Brothers plush. So that's really cool. If you guys watch me on Twitch, you would have saw when I got this. It was cool. We got it at the final 3 seconds. Listening to the final countdown was really fun time. I have some Game Boy games in here. This is one of those. I gotta move Mario. This is one of those where I used to have a ton. This whole thing was filled with games, but I had to make money for room to buy stuff for my girlfriend. So we slimmed down on the collection for Game Boy since I didn't really play it either. We got Pac-Man, Pokemon games practically, Yoshi's Story, more Pokemon. Golden Sun will never get rid of that game. And another game I'll never get rid of is Mario & Luigi Super Saga. Love those games. So, yep. And then we have some Game Boys. This is a miscellaneous drawer. We have a bunch of stuff in here. Like, pretty much anything loose I get or don't have the manuals for. Like, I don't even have this game, but I have the manual for it because I find that stuff. So, yep, we have some Game Boys. More Game Boys down there. You can't see, but it's just a bunch of miscellaneous stuff. So if you guys want a Game Boy, let me know. I have a ton of them. And I'll definitely sell them or trade them with you. Here we got our beautiful shelf that will grow over time. Probably every few months I'll do updated game room tours. This is just the first one of many. So, yep. We got some cool stuff here. This actually just came in the mail a couple days ago. This is I have a feeling this one day will be worth money. It's advertising Zelda the Breath of the Wild. And it's also advertising the Nintendo Switch. So hopefully the Switch takes off and is worth money one day. Because that will be a really cool thing to have. Since Nintendo Powers ain't around anymore. So Game Informer is like the only one left. Well, there is a few other ones, but like big brand ones. Game Informer is the only one that's left. Here we have my fully dedicated shelf of Squaresoft or Square Enix. Pretty cool. Definitely planning on adding on to this. We have some Final Fantasy VII stickers over there. Kingdom Hearts 1 and 2. I will be replacing my greatest hits. I'm sorry, guys, if that blinds you with that red. But down here we got all of my PS2 games. Like I said, I used to have a ton more than this, but this is what I got. Also my 360. 90% of my 360 games went to her. So, yeah. We got some CDs and stuff over there. We got some Atari games. Don't really care for that console. Don't even have it anymore. We have Donkey Kong though, which is probably one of my favorites on the console. Frogger. Of course, we got Defender. We got Grand Prix. What else do we got? Combat. You know, you can't really see it that well, but yep. Here we just have a few little things standing. That and that. Over here, we got my Nintendo games. This is where it really shines. I just recently picked up Klonoa, and I bought Klonoa 2 last night, so hype for that. Let's see, what else we got here? We got some GameCube, Wii. Scrolling down, we got some Pokemon games. Here's my GameCube collection, or my 64 collection. That's probably where I kept all of my games. I never got rid of my Nintendo 64 games. So I have them all labeled too. So Snowboard Kids 2, Mario Party 1 and 2, Paper Mario. Both Zelda games, you can't find them probably, but oh, I see them. So, yup. We have Diddy Kong Racing and Donkey Kong Country, and Banjo 1, but my dad's playing them, so. Here are some of my boxed 64 games, not very many. My very small collection now of Super Nintendo games, still kept Secret of Mana, Super Mario All-Stars, Donkey Kong Country 3. I want to get back 1 and 2. I feel horrible selling those, so. We're in a process of rebuilding our collection, guys. Here, I never got rid of my books. So here's just a wide variety of books. There's my Conker's Bad Fur Day, Banjo-Tooie, Jak 2, Skyrim. Some newer ones like Animal Crossing. And here are all my N64 labels if I ever do decide on collecting every single game. The only reason why I don't have my Conker's Bad Fur Day one labeled is because it's really ugly. It's a really ugly cart. Oops, wrong game. Really ugly cart. I mean, obviously I want to upgrade the label on it one day, so yeah, it's pretty ugly. That's why I don't have it labeled. But over here we have my retro TV. It's funny, my retro TV has my PS3 and Xbox 360 just because I don't play them very often. Wasn't a really big fan of those consoles. I mean, it kind of wasted my life. I played Call of Duty a lot. Just not very many games that I can say I have great memories with, besides, like, on the PS3, I have, what's it called? The Last of Us. That's probably one of my top 5 favorite games. But besides that, nothing really too spectacular for like gameplay, story-wise, that I enjoyed. Besides the one and only Catherine game too. PS4 is already outbeat the PS3 for me by a long shot already. And so now here's some displays right here. Mario & Luigi Super Saga, one of my favorites. Donkey Kong Tropical Freeze. You can barely see it, but yep. Pokemon standee here, and of course we have the good stuff right here. We got on the top shelf we got a few Mario things and some of my figures. Well, not some of them, all of them. Got a Zero Suit Samus one, an Asuna, a Dark Magician Girl, and then lower we have some pretty much my Mario shelf. There's just so much shit in here where you can't even see everything, but trying to give you guys the best angle possible to see majority of the stuff in it. A lot of those Mario Karts, well, those electronic Mario Karts, RVs, RC cars, they are sealed. They've never been opened. Let's see. Here's my Sonic shelf mixed with some more Nintendo stuff. Want to get more Sonic stuff again. Got rid of a lot of it, unfortunately. Here's some more Mario. These are like the smaller, newer Mario mixed with like Crash, just a random Crash figure. And then we got my Mario quiz cards, which are really cool. But I think that's gonna conclude it, guys. So if you enjoyed, and want to see more videos like this when I update it, be sure to leave a like on this video. Don't forget to subscribe. And if you guys are coming from Twitch, let me know. Also, people from YouTube who do not know I stream, I'll leave a link of my Twitch down in the description below so you can follow that. Other than that, guys, thank you so much for watching, and Senpai Saylz is out. Peace.